So in a previous segment on carry distance, we discussed kind of what goes into making a ball go the distance it goes. So just as a refresher, the dynamic loft of the club that you're hitting at impact, the club head speed that you're swinging the club, and then obviously solidness of contact. So that doesn't change as we get closer to the green, and often you'll see professionals hit these fantastic shots around the green, and often you'll hear announcers say, oh, what great touch and great feel. And what I want people to understand is, yes, like the best golfers in the world do have excellent touch and feel, and they've hit a lot of different golf shots, but predominantly they've got 2 to 4 shots that they hit all the time. So they say, okay, if I take the club back this far and I follow through this far, it goes a certain distance given the club I'm holding. If I take it back this far and follow through this far, it goes a different distance. And you can then switch clubs, switch ball positions, which helps you switch that dynamic loft to affect distance. So for example here, I'm hitting a shot that I'm trying to swing. I've got my 58-degree wedge. I'm trying to swing it between 31 and 33 miles an hour. I'd like to hit it reasonably solidly. So, I've got an open face, so maybe around, 0.8 to 0.9 smash factor. And then hopefully that'll result in a carry distance of somewhere between 13 and 16 yards. 13 if I miss it, 16 if I really flush it. And then the total distance, if I picture I've got a flag that's 20 yards away and I've got 5-6 yards to work with of green, then I would hit this little just simple pitch shot. So let's take a look at that. I didn't hit that one very well. I probably swung it about the speed I wanted. See, about the speed I wanted. I kind of scooped it a little bit, but all the numbers popped up, carried about 15 yards, 20 yards away. Nobody would have known that I wasn't quite happy with the contact of the shot. See, I swung it a little hard, so it kind of worked out. And we'll do it again. And I like the contact of that one better, but it's probably going to fly a little shorter. 13 yards. So I didn't quite swing it as fast as the last one, but you look, it went 16 yards. So let's take that to the course now and see what this kind of shot looks like on the golf course. All right, so here we are at our simulated practice facility, and you can see down here at the bottom left that we have a 21-yard shot. And then we move over here to the right side of the screen, and you can see I only need to carry this 11 yards to get it on the green. So this is kind of the shot I was talking about, where I've got a nice 9-10 yards, right? I do have to fly it up there. I can't just sort of bump and run it up there. I've got this little strip of rough here to contend with. But this is exactly the shot I was talking about. So then you'll see in the top left-hand corner of the screen, I've still got my metrics so I can practice and I can know, am I swinging at the speed I want? Did I hit it reasonably solidly? Did it carry the distance I want? And then obviously the easiest one to observe is where the ball ended up. And that is what people get really used to when they're practicing golf, is just where'd the ball go? Not did I do it the way I wanted, but where'd the ball go? So let's hit a couple of these shots, and hopefully what you'll see is I get a reasonable result. And see, like that was really mishit, and I'm not sure if I swung it hard enough. Yeah, and so what happens is I hit a shot now that goes 6 feet away, and I've really hit that poorly. You see that smash factor up there of 0.77. That's mishit. You saw the ones on the range were kind of that 0.85, 0.86 range. So I swung at the right speed, really mishit it, but when you mishit shots, they don't spin as much. So it lands and rolls a bit more. If I really catch one solidly, it'll carry further, but it'll stop. So I can do a lot of short game shots that I don't hit well, that everybody in the group says, oh, great shot, because it goes to 6 feet and closer. So let's try it one more time. And we'll see if we can get a little bit better contact. Yeah, that was kind of scooped. It was hit a little better than the previous one. But again, 2 shots that I really didn't hit that well, and one's, probably 5 feet, and the other was 6 feet. Swung it a little hard. You can see that 0.78 smash factor. Again, a little bit of a mishit. So understand when you're practicing short game, what you're really working on from a fundamental technical standpoint is, I like to move the club the distance I want to move it, at the speed I want to move it. And if I set up consistently to a particular shot, there really shouldn't be any reason to, dramatically mishit that shot. So give that a shot next time you're practicing in an indoor facility and you have some metrics to look at. And I look forward to seeing you next time.